What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Mean Green, aka Prince of the Ghetto, coming again, and I want to talk about something real quick. Me and my cousin the other night, we was talking about, rappers that's old now still trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? Cause we used to rap back in the gap. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the old heads, if they trying to rap, the younger generation saying they too old and you too old to rap. What you doing rapping? Like rap just supposed to be a young man game, man. And man, I'm here to say that's bullshit. Cause if you think about it, check this out. These youngsters right now, they don't even want to think. At school, they not learning nothing because they not learning on computer. So most of the work that they do, they really like copying and pasting it, and they ain't getting nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? And then at school, they don't even have them writing in cursive anymore. So really, in school now, these kids is not really learning much. And then now they want to be a rapper. It's like this generation here, they rapping but don't want to think. So what type of music you think you're gonna get? You getting these youngsters that don't even want to learn, don't want to read, don't want to think. So what kind of music and information that you think you're gonna get when you listen to their music? I'll wait. You're gonna get the same 1-2 head rock. The new rappers, you ain't getting no information out of. You know what I'm saying? And when we was coming up, we spit bars, we talk, we rap to make you think like, damn, okay. And it's like the young generation, when they hear that kind of rap, they already don't want to think, so they'll just say, oh, that's old. If you put something with some lyrics on and you spitting and you talking and you saying something, this younger generation gonna be like, oh, that's old, because they don't want to hear it because they don't want to think. You see what I'm saying? This generation is just dumbed down. So you have to dumb your rap with it. But by dumbing your rap, it's making the rap music, it's not longevity. It's just microwave. It's just short music. So when the new artist come out and he had one hit record, which is really the beat and the chorus of the song, because what they talking about ain't nothing. That music only lasts maybe a month. I guarantee you could think right now of a new song that you used to listen to. Think about it when the last time that you played that record that you used to like a month ago. You're not. They're going to put another artist with a short term hit record. You're going to hear that and be like, okay, 2 weeks passed by. When it ain't trending on the internet anymore, you on to the next artist. You don't even remember that artist no more, nor that song. You not going to play it. Now, if you just go to a club or you just hear it on the radio, you might be like, oh, I remember that. But you not playing it like how we used to play our CDs. Like, man, put that No Limit on, man. Put that Cash Money on. See, we still can do that now because they was spitting bars. They had lyrics. They was talking about something. They was saying something. That music had substance. This music these days don't have any substance. Like I said, these youngsters don't even want to think. They don't even write. They just think they just go in the bar, whatever they high off of, they'll just flow with the beat. It's like a freestyle. And the engineer is the one that's hooking it up. The engineer, what they rap, if you hear them in the studio, what they saying, you'll be like, what the hell? But the engineer get it and edit it, chop it up, and make a song out of it. And that's what we getting out here. And that's what making all these youngsters think they could become a rapper. Because they could just go in the studio and just put a flow together, and the engineer is the one doing all the work. So I'm just saying, like, the older rappers that these young generations talking about, the old heads, music still, you hear it in movies. You still gonna hear most of that old music. Tupac, Biggie. You still hearing all that old music because it has substance. It's still relevant to what is going on today. The new artists, they music don't have no substance. It ain't even relevant for no day. It just, you may hear a party song, or they might have a hook on something, and then that's it. One verse, 8 bars. That's microwave. That music not gonna last. Next year, nobody even gonna be playing none of that. I'm telling you, you can think of an artist right now from a year ago, 6 months ago, that just had one hit record that just popped up. You might be like, oh, I remember that, and you gonna forget it. You gonna hear it, and after that time way past, you gonna forget it. That's trash music, man. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody judging, they judging that new Lil Wayne album, the Carter 6. And to tell you the truth, I haven't even heard it yet. Because really, I started listening to Lil Wayne like after the Carter 3, maybe. Once music don't have no substance, Wayne was just the one really started this way, but at least he had a little snap to it. He made you think a little bit. But this generation, they not thinking that at all. Once the words just flipping and there's no substance and ain't no meaning to the music, I really just don't play it. I may hear it or somebody playing it, but I'm not gonna play it. I listen to substance music, you know what I'm saying? I can go back and listen to the old school because it got substance. You know? And you know, like that new BG that came out, the freedom of speech. Now I like that. Now I've been playing that. And BG bringing the streets back. That's kind of music I grew up on, you know, like Soulja Slim. You know, they was rapping what they living. That's how I was when I was rapping. I rap what I live. You know, I just don't go in the booth and just rhyme just to be rhyming, saying dumb stuff just to make it a rhyme and put it out there. That music ain't gonna last. Cause it's just like you hearing somebody freestyling. If you go to hear somebody freestyle, you might be like, oh, that was tight. But you're not just gonna play that every day. Hey, put that freestyle that you rapped in 2015. Ain't nobody gonna be wanting to hear that. Cause you just came out the top of the head with just a freestyle. But if you put something that hit the heart, like you come out with a song like For Your Father or something, and you got your father, you love your father, and you get in that mood, you're going to want to play that again and again and again. Father's Day, you're going to want to play that. That song hit the heart, it's for my father, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Dear Mama. Every Mother's Day, you're going to, play this for my mama. You're going to play that. Whenever you think about your mama or get in that mode, you're going to want to hear that song about your mother. That soul, it hit the heart. That's music with substance. That's why that music is relevant. It gonna live forever. But this new music like Boss Man D-Lo, he got the same flow. No disrespect, get your money, young brother, but it's the same flow. He ain't talking about nothing. It's just the beat go hard now. But what he's saying ain't hitting on nothing. You got somebody like Glorilla, she's speeding, saying something more than the dudes. And she a female. And at least she's saying a little more than them. She talking and she on that gangster. But most of these dude rappers, man, come on. Garbage. I'm just keeping it a bean with y'all. So yeah, man, I just want to just put that out there. Me and my cousin, we were talking about, you know, all the old heads, should they continue rapping? And I say, hell yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Snoop. If all the old Dr. Dre want to come back with another album, if y'all still can speak them bars, you got that substance, that's what we need out here. Because this new rap, you know what I'm saying, this new music, hip-hop already dead. These new artists, they done killed it. Drill music done killed it. Everybody want to kill each other. Now the music just ain't making sense, you know? Like I said, they got a tight beat. It's a wave they riding, and that's what we hearing. That's what they pushing on us. But if you listen to the music closely, the lyrics, they ain't talking about shit, man. And that's what I want to say, man. We need more music with substance, with lyrics. Music that you can feel, man, that can last for years to come. Instead of these artists is one hit and wonder, and they hit only lasts a month. After TikTok trend over with, ain't nobody even playing this shit no more. It's on to the next microwave artist. And they gonna do that artist the same way. After that trend, it might go viral. 2-3 weeks later, ain't nobody even playing this shit no more. So how could you make a living? How could these young artists make money off their music now? Because once you don't hear their name anymore, they ain't doing shows. They on to the next artist. You know, and the old head artists that they saying old head, they still out here doing shows, getting money because their music is still relevant. The older artists, Ice Cube, then they can get out here and do shows, and people like us gonna go to them shows. They gonna make money. Once these young artists ain't in the wave no more, ain't trending no more, they ain't making no more money. They back to square one. Probably back in the studio, ain't nobody checking for them no more because they had their chance. Artists, man, y'all need to start reading. Y'all need to start thinking. Y'all need to start putting words in your song that make people think. You catch the old heads and make these youngsters think. And your music can last, and y'all can get more money because you'll be doing more shows. You got to put work in. Think. Think, young brothers, young sister. Think in your music. Put that music out there and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? So if you over 30 and you still trying to rap, keep rapping. Cause the new artist is trash. It's your boy Mean Joe Green. Love. And I'm up out.